Dr. Bawumia da so trending number 10 on Monchimonka Highway. Sammy Gyamfi finally were responding to Dr. Bawumia policy challenge Odiama NDC about dollar versus cedi debate who essence Sasuna KSM versus Kennedy Akompre ku Agyapong Nana ya brefu NAFI Alan Kyerematen the camp almost reacted to Dr. Bawumia cedi versus dollar debate in Sensema Odiama to Jano Mastrawa so we share video we no better watch among your comment section for one subscriber ya Mastrawa so be subscribe to Trends GH on YouTube, Facebook and the TikTok Bibia Air Trends GH. Now, young Tisi Monchimonka Highway no so enche yebia and a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia about Nesmodi Tuja on this cedi versus dollar who and Samana. Dr. Bawumia Chiremuse NDC or Montreal policy ba kwa etre se omodium noma egu akwemu a enam so ema cedi no appreciate to dollar no. Na ono Dr. Bawumia order necessary ne bu Chiremuse eba no cedi appreciation who and Samana. I endasia no Ghana for I omo firma ono Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia because gold for oil policy or model shares so no eno and a Ghana for enya ho emfaso no. Now we ya my first update no Sammy Gyamfi or answer Dr. Bawumia with a question. Eno na Sammy Gyamfi abusua wato nebo a kire se we bibia ensewemu into details a wo chem say these are some of the policies abusua aban no de egu akwemu a enam so ema dollar no etiba fomu sa no. And Sammy Gyamfi sama award ya to gene abusua momentum gbram dwom. O say the significant appreciation of the Ghana cedi we are currently witnessing 16.7% from January 2025 to date has been occasioned by deliberate policy interventions by the NDC Mahama government, which include 1. Stringent monetary policy stance, complemented by aggressive liquidity sterilization by the Bank of Ghana. This was partly achieved through the strategic policy decision by the Bank of Ghana in March 2025 to increase the monetary policy rate by 100 basis points from 27% to 28% and the open market operations of the bank. 2. Fiscal consolidation of the Ministry of Finance and the restoration of investor confidence in the Ghanaian economy anchored on fiscal discipline and prudent public finance management. 3. Robust forex inflows and accelerated foreign reserve accumulation through unprecedented gold purchases and exports by the PMMC. That's the Precious Minerals Marketing Company or Gold Board, as well as enhanced foreign exchange inflows from cocoa, remittances, among others. These policy interventions, alongside a favorable global context marked by the weakening of the US dollar amid global uncertainties, have significantly driven the strength of the Ghana cedi. Sammy Gyamfi Esquire. So Sammy Gyamfi Chema enyoma mebo si eba no stringent monetary policy stance any aggressive liquidity ho essence Bank of Ghana edi asese so a o chem se eni nyina ka ho a Bank of Ghana omu increase monetary policy rate by 100 basis points, which is from 27% to 28%. And afi so eba no open market operations ho essence Bank of Ghana omu de egu akwemu a ni nyina ka ho ena te se cedi no ebusua perform ye against dollar no. Any afi the Ministry of Finance almost fiscal consolidation any of the fiscal discipline say omun ye sika samba sabasa because obaka ya to force already budget ni mu o kire mu say intokro bi a FFF baby bia no omu besisi. In fact where that we use you and say they will stop the bleeding. Okay, so Sammy Gyamfi kire mu a Bank of Ghana any of the at force any ebano gold board and I say PMMC Precious Minerals Marketing Company almost so gold or exporting omunya dollars te say no omo de bo cedi no echi ban pampe no ni nyina ka ho na che say cedi no perform ye no nti say Dr. Bawumia onimu a ono Sammy Gyamfi abusua odwudwa nsɛmwe mu akere no ene afi ebe no global factors na de no so a ono Sammy Gyamfi omu yi fi mu an omu gidi say US nia ekoso ho no ade a ni nyina ka ho na che say aboa cedi no esi pampe no na mbom no Bank of Ghana Finance Ministry any afi Gold Board omo nipa miense we omo na cedi na aye pampe bare te say okokotako no te say omo eno mu hyekire wo ho na essential way na Alan Kyerematen the camp Solomon Owusu oye leading member for Movement for Change Alan Kyerematen communication ho so ebusua okahu bi o kire mo message ema Dr. Bawumia
what is so anomaly ejijai and a Ghana for Kotuaba and the amount 41.75 Obiaba na breso ekofo finance man was it a global US war with China. Now US on the catch one catch the US for more January momoto to free China for one when was it we as no it does go house I enjoy $1 and a year nothing $1 and this you go sweat $1 a crown you have room one more and then I catch up the US and China and document yet this one not dollar need Jimmy catch say Russia Ukraine war and I'm a war and I'm in say Russia Ukraine war Debbie and the Russia Ukraine war and and then $1 no else a gabafum ye ko buy your friends the MPP ankasa e nyoma no mkachire Fanasiama governor of Bank of Ghana media minimum one say constitution say CSD no nyina e governor ne Bank of Ghana said ye always obo so bo e ko yesu a omo na so de na ase ye dey e ma omo ne akoy anim na we ya wu ko gina won ma to ayampia yi ana yenkai Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia obi no obeka wo sese o se e be kai kra ne e be kai wosu se wa breso utumi move inflation to 54%. Okay. Omo ade ba 23% of say yentu party. Tie baby at the time Uba take over in 2017 no na inflation 15.4%. Mumma yes so 54%. Yeah, kaka bibi amo say your friend is say
Russia and
Ukraine. O ka bibi o ko home kra Russia Ukraine. Enti amemu ne mamu ne ye. Mudi sika no eye basa. Mayu dubu anyam apartment okuru mu ani kasa kese o ko University of Ghana. O mama kwan ko hewo ayi ho ba kubu on friends a pentas de kwadanke to ayi school ya
so no na dwumaden it's the effort of gold for oil introduced in 2022 and NDC hasn't added one mo can say oil is a wine of gold to gold reserves no mu jaye no
wo no
wo munya wan kora ho
na ono na ka chese we meet uru efidie ntia nanzia esla atro powerful piece bi dia ba be lambasto mu nyina se mu de mu yi boni bi egu akufado na ye boni bia se mu we ni aka mu de inhibition and now thank you to omoko enye Bawumia na ka kire Ghana fo nyina se omu ni omo ye omo anye ni arrogance of power ne de kika economy ya manage ni ye one aka kire na economy wa manage ni and na ka kire sa economy na wa manage ni ne ama sidi na stabilize.
Do you know of any policy government has introduced?
And I'm not introducing any policy, it's also a policy. So if you ask one, I don't see a policy. The policy of the government, maybe Kasama government, but from where Bawumia can say many abide and member respond here. Because no see a policy. Yabani said yes, we affect the film. Yenum said yes, we the film see the stabilizer on Benza. One tear see defeat na Ghana for the man MPP no enya agudi o eye eni breso ekom kwadanda eno mugina so de to aba okokoma nkofo haircut na policy papa o ma ye mere wafo ne enkokorafo ye ma amenum ne yi a age pension abo aban besia okoma ekotwitwa so a o ma bebre na ade areho ko wu mu na ne policy papa no
Dr. Bawumia and some of the betu dwano eno na ya brefo so chiremu a owan sam ka ho ono so set the record straight.
Bawumia Mahama a clash over Cedis stabilization. Gold for oil was a good policy. Introduced 2022 na policy ketwa adwene mudo and what you say adwene ho na mom ye nya ho faso sa ye nya faso ba na no so sa na gold reserves e wo eye ben they said ye ton gold gidigidi wanu nya asem ketwa enti ne Sammy Gyamfi ne mrantie ne Bank of Ghana e bomode a yemfa abasobode ma wo mo so they are doing something different. They are not paying a lot, like they are not spending so much, which is also a strategy. If you are not spending bad, I spend bad. If you are not spending bad and it's giving you some results, you must commend the person who is not spending bad. And yes, gold for oil did something. It stabilized the dollar a bit. As a ne bua den cheche ba den cheche ne muni kese. But they were spending a lot, but expenditure was high, but even at that, IPP scranny at your mocha. And I'm telling you, it's not strategy. Nebunu come, international dollar near Huso. They are not spending bad. And I'm telling you, the spending will come, but they are not spending bad. And yet, to go no one, and also acquire the foreign nation never. Anti foreigners in the baby, man, Mutia some number from.
Na eba no cedi versus dollar debate hu ensensem ya Dr. Bawumia wabetu munchini ya kai se Kennedy akompre ko Japan yes I ono so the nsemi betu dwa amanfo bebre na no omutwa bo no na eno na KSM finally assembly kodu ne headquarters a wo chem se our message Emma Kennedy akompre ko Japan na nka ono KSM de onim se Kennedy obi a o ka no kre ono de assembly se ne tibia no be ka no kre pempen wo si ni pen. But our message, Emma Kennedy akompre Japan was someone the betu on that dollar versus cedi debate as someone.
Right now, His Excellency Mahama says he's here to reset Ghana. So far, we have seen signs. Haven't we? The appreciation of the cedi has been absolutely remarkable, and everybody is like, hey, wow. You know? Because for 8 years under MPP, it was talked about, it was lectured about, it was promoted, everything happened, but the cedi kept falling. There were prayers that in the name of Jesus, the cedi should rise and rise and rise. There were prayers.
And I command the cedi to recover, and I declare the cedi will not fall. It will not fall. It will not fall any further. It goes as I command the cedi to climb. Say, I command the resurrection of the cedi.
But it kept falling and falling and falling. But now we have a new administration, and for whatever reason, changes are happening. I saw a clip of Kennedy Agyapong delivering a lecture series at Central University, where he was talking about this whole cedi thing, appreciating. There's nothing magical about it. It has nothing to do with maybe the thinking or any wisdom problem. People are thinking and reorchestrating things. You know, the gold board is out there, and they have new regulations that are really changing things. And one of the immediate effects of the changes, thanks to the Bank of Ghana, thanks to the Minister for Finance, is having an effect on the appreciation of the cedi. Umpo. These are facts. So the fact that you do not belong to that party does not mean you have a press conference, go and give a lecture series and say, oh, don't mind the growth of the appreciation of the cedi. Kennedy Agyapong, you are a presidential candidate, or let me say, a potential presidential candidate to lead the New Patriotic Party. Massa. So if you come into power and the dollar and the cedi rate starts making changes to the extent that the cedi is appreciating, won't you be happy? And won't you tell yourself, what are we doing right? Let's stay the focus and keep doing the right thing. Wouldn't it be something that you'll be proud of as a presidential candidate or the president of the MPP? Why? What is different now that when it happens you say this has nothing to do with any intelligent maneuvering? It's just the world global. Yes, I agree that global factors can affect the value of currency all over the world. Yes, we know. But we know all that when the vice president told us that when the fundamentals are weak, the foreign rate exchange will expose you. That's what we heard. Now that the foreign exchange has really helped to ginger up the cedi, all of a sudden, it's not the fundamentals that are stronger. It is not that people are making sure that things are being put in place. No, it's just the global thing. That's why. Please, we are presidential candidates, and you are known. Kennedy Agyapong, one thing that people know and trust you for, say, would they be playing? Please, why? What is different this time? Because it hasn't come from the party you belong to, so all of a sudden, this is nothing. I expected you, Kennedy, to say, Charlie, the dollar, the cedi is improving, and maybe a warning that, look, the currency can be very, very volatile. The currency can be a victim of global changes. So you say, even though it can be right now, Ghana's currency has been stabilized and it is appreciating. So I commend the government, and I hope that we all learn and focus on this so that this cedi that is appreciating will continue. That's what you should be saying. Oh. So this appreciation should continue. Because obviously factors are at play now. Yeah, the international, the global, and the local, what is being done at the Gold Board, what is being done at the level of the Bank of Ghana, what is being done by the Ministry of Finance, what is being done at the vision of the President. Everything is playing a factor here. Say it! That's why last week Mika said, Charlie, you can't quarrel with success. Let me tell you the funny thing in Ghana. Right now, in Tofiakwa, if we wake up tomorrow and we hear that the city has depreciated to, it's now 17 to the dollar, you see how many people jubilate. Let me catch them. The nation records will be so happy. So it means you've been proven right. Ghana. No, that's not how we build the country. When the things are going right, support it, back it, and make sure it stays right. But don't go and pray and make sure that something happens and then the whole thing falls apart so that you can jubilate. I'm sorry. Let's stop quarreling with success, folks. Let's stop quarreling with success. Me, the advice I'll give to Forsen, to Mr. Siama, Bank of Ghana, to the president, everything. Yes, volatility on the global stage really does affect the currency. However, when internally you can put in the right structures and close all the loopholes, yes, it can affect the currency, but it will not devastate the currency as it once did to our city. So please, and I know you know better than me when it comes to economics. I know I told you say you are forcing. I know you know better than me when it comes to economics. But please, stay this course. We know that volatility can affect the currency. But let us not get to the point where we've got to. Never again. Never again. Let us keep the focus. And for all the naysayers who are so happy to say, it's nothing that the NDC is doing or whatever. I don't care what your feelings are. That's your personal feeling. What are the facts on the ground? The facts on the ground is that even prices have started climbing down. Those are the facts. And the prices are climbing down because inflation is under control. Those are the facts. This CD thing is not because of global factors in tea all of a sudden from 17 to 13 going down to 12 and very soon to lower. It's because people are working. A wisdom problem. I'm not for you so I drink and a day jumano. Into whatever the thing is, study this thing some. So that one day if you want to come to power, you can also apply this thing. That the formation of the Gold Board and the new regulatory things that they have put in place is a part of the success story of the city now. So I want to give it up for the Gold Board, man. Thank you. And I remember the minute Sammy Gyamfi was appointed like CEO of the Gold Board, the Jandam started. I remember very well. One Jandam apostle was saying, we know his friends with Ibrahim Mahama. They are now going to get together and loot the country with the gold. Oh crap, Massa, Jandam. Whatever you do, they'll find a way to find an angle to come and destroy the good cause. So media, I'm ending today, folks. I'm ending that the direction is right. The decline of the decline of the dollar. The appreciation of the city is in the right direction. Ato forcing, keep forcing. Bank of Ghana, keep what you're doing. His Excellency, the establishment of the Gold Board, right direction. Keep doing it.
Na sani akeka kono dollar no kwa no do level no. Hey! Usama mfesia. Masrowa. Was extra wife your mommy or comment section ho. Na share video we ma for so ensa NKB. Me remains the same. Kojo Black.